Welcome, and let's see, what are we doing? This is Space Week for Sunday, September 19th, 2021. Good grief. So we had an eventful week last week. Let's go ahead and get into it. So last Monday, SpaceX launched Starlink 2.1, the 30th Starlink mission. You know what, let me tone down this gain just a smidge. The 30th Starlink mission and the first dedicated Starlink launch from a very foggy Vandenberg Space Force base in California. We didn't get great views of the launch or the booster landing because of fog and signal interruption, but the 51 Starlink satellites were successfully delivered to their high-inclination near-polar orbit. These are the latest version of Starlink with integrated laser inter-satellite communications links, so they can talk to each other rather than just with ground stations. This will allow much greater data throughput across the constellation. Let's check out the launch.
T-minus 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
We aren't graced with a large number of Vandenberg launches, but when we are, it's always a treat for California residents who get to see them. And again, I'm not going to bother showing the landing because there was a signal interruption and we didn't actually get to see it. So then on Tuesday, the 10th batch of OneWeb satellites was launched on a Soyuz 2.1B from Baikonur. That brings the total number of orbiting OneWeb satellites to 322, affixing it firmly in second place in satellite constellations.
We're commencing liftoff procedure. Ignition looks like it's about... This is so exciting to watch this. What are we seeing, Maurizio?
So it's part of the launch sequence. We have liftoff.
We have liftoff. Successful liftoff of the 10th OneWeb launch. Look at that, incredible footage. So the engines have now been ignited, that thrust is increasing, you can see up it goes. What an amazing sight.
And right now we have the boosters.
A very excited OneWeb commentator there. So here we have a traditional Soyuz with the 4 side boosters, and there he is. So congratulations to OneWeb, another successful launch. Then on Wednesday, oopsie, some wild keystrokes there. Then on Wednesday, the historic launch of the Inspiration4 mission on a SpaceX Falcon 9 from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. This was the first all-civilian orbital crewed launch in history. Civilians have flown to orbit before, but never has there been a mission which was entirely civilian in nature. All 4 crew members were, or rather its 4 crew members were Commander and Benefactor Jared Isaacman, Scientist and Educator Dr. Cyan Proctor, Medical Officer Haley Arsenault, and Mission Specialist Chris Sembrowski. They rode in the same Crew Dragon Resilience vehicle that took NASA's Crew 1 astronauts to the ISS last year. I'm not sure what the target reusability numbers are for Crew Dragon, but current record is 2 flights. So let's check out the launch.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, Speed Inspiration4. Copy, 1 Alpha.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
And with the raucous lunchroom, as we've grown accustomed to from high-profile SpaceX launches. So the launch took place after sunset, but the sun was still shining in the upper atmosphere after the sun had gone down on the surface of the planet, and it lit up the rocket's exhaust plume in a brilliant nebulous display captured here by photojournalist Eric Kuna. And hopefully he doesn't come after me for copyright, because I'm fully crediting him with this photograph. I know there were other photographers, other prominent and oft-mentioned photographers who captured similar images, but this one is from Eric Kuna. So congratulations to him, and one day, I swear to you, I will get a photo like this myself. I just need to get my butt down there with my camera gear and take some photos, because I am, in fact, a photographer. Let's see. So they... Oh, what is this? Did these get out of order? Oh, here we go. Okay. So they orbited the Earth for 3 days at an altitude of 585 kilometers, or 364 miles, higher than any other human has gone in the past 22 years, since the Hubble servicing mission, STS-103, Raw, we can't see the video. So I have adult ADD, which makes it challenging for me to pay attention to more than one thing at a time. So I can listen to something, or I can watch something, or I can speak. But if I'm speaking, I can't also listen. If I'm speaking, I can't also read. And so if I'm in narration mode, that's why I don't notice your comments until more coffee, until well after I've already screwed up, because I'm talking. I just can't. My brain can't multi-process like that. I mean, I can multitask to a degree, but yeah. So. And interestingly, the sound of my own voice distracts me from being able to concentrate. Go figure. But congratulations to China on a successful first crew mission to their space station. Now, I do not have a date for the launch of the next crew, but I'm sure probably Snow Kittens or somebody else has that info handy. All right, now let me go back full screen here. Okay, so that is it for last week. The main thing was Inspiration4, but we also had some other cool stuff. All right, this week we only have one launch. I'm not even going to bother bringing up the calendar, but because it's not going to be a live streamed thing. Tomorrow, Monday, September 20th at 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, 0700 GMT, a Chinese Long March 7 will launch Tianzhou 3, the second resupply mission to the Chinese space station. Now, just as with Tianzhou 2, okay, so I would like to take a moment to thank and welcome new channel members.